right. Hello and welcome, and thank you so much for joining me this evening, this lovely Friday evening. I can't tell if things are fuzzy for you or if it's just the screen I'm watching. So if it's blurry, can you please let me know in the comments? That would be super helpful. But anyway, welcome. I'm Shannon, and this is Paper Delights, and I come on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to create some cards, and perhaps it will inspire you and motivate you to pick up some new stuff from Stampin' Up, or to pull out some of the stuff that you already have and create something fun and exciting. And yeah, so I just love paper crafts. I've been enjoying having a couple days off because I've been just creating cards on my own, right? Without the necessary of the purpose of this, but just sort of, just doing your own thing and experimenting and all of that fun stuff. So yeah. But I pulled out this set. I love trees. Love trees. And I was going to hold on and do some of it more in the fall because of some of the papers, but I think I'm going to do both. We'll do some today and then we'll do some maybe in the fall. So it's called The Beauty of Friendship, and it's this beautiful stamp set to get a nice tree and then different kinds of toppings for it, a little bit of a shadow, some really nice sentiments. I think it's really great, thank you, hello, thinking of you. The only thing they're missing is like a happy birthday, and you pretty much got it all covered, right? So really nice. But of course I had to get the dies because this die here does this fabulous tree. I just love it. And then this will do the leaves. This one does another tree and a little red bird. So pretty. I love it. And then you get a couple for sentiments that fit. The sentiments here, like that one will fit in there, the longer one. So great set. So this is some of the paper. Isn't that pretty? The nice green, some of the blues. I just love it. We have one, like a Christmas card with this one. I love this kind of paper too, because basically if you cut it down the middle and then do your sections, it's all like the card is already done for you. Like, it's beautiful. Now, isn't that gorgeous? I just love this perspective, looking up into the trees. So lots of beautiful, some nice wood tones. Love the paper. So I'll show you the first card that I came up with. I got some inspiration. So for this one, I've got just a plain white card base, like so. And then we've got a piece slightly smaller of the designer series paper. And I went with the blue. I love this paper. I'm kind of getting low on it because I've been using it for so many things. And then I was just going to put the strip down, but I thought it needed a little bit more punch. So I went to my big scrap bin and I found some of this Midnight, Night of Navy, sorry. Now it's not quite exactly the right length, but that's okay because you can still have it behind and it will still sort of highlight your piece. So it doesn't necessarily have to be the exact dimensions as you can see in this one here, right? Even though it doesn't come quite to the edge, because it's still even on both sides, it is appealing to your eye. So for this one, I had some of this sort of coral type twine, but for this one I thought I would just use the regular twine there. So, and then for my sentiment, you can do you truly inspire me, or we could do friendship refreshes the soul. Do a bigger one. There we go. So I could do a Night of Navy. Yeah, I think maybe I'll do that instead of the black. Let's do that. Or I could do a nice green. I'm going to pull it towards me because I'm sorry, I'm not very good at stamping when it's further away from me. So there we go. Night of Navy, good choice. Okay, so let's put our pieces together. I love the two blues, the Night of Navy and the Misty Moonlight together is really nice. There we go. So I'm going to, oh, always happens when I come on live. It always ends. All right, here I'm going to show you how easy it is to replace. Take that out, take that out. Take one of the refills. Pop the refill in, making sure that these little things correspond. Comme ça. Degunk it and pop it back on. It's really that simple. And I love the bigger, I love the handle in this one. It's much easier than some of these smaller ones. All right, so now I'm going to put my piece, and I'm trying to put it so that it's even on both sides and top and bottom, like that. And then I'm going to take my twine and wrap it around twice. And there we go. I'll just tie it. I'm just going to tie it in a knot first because I find the twine can be a little curly at times. And then I'm going to tie it in a bow. Just like that. And there you have it. And then you can trim off your twine. All right. Now you can pop this up if you wanted to, but I'm going to lay it flat. And I'm going to put it only about a quarter of the way up. You could put it halfway up if you wanted to, but I'm going to put it there. And then for our sentiment, I am going to pop that up. There we go. That is pretty much it. That's it. That's the first card. How simple is that? There you go. And then this is the Holiday Rhinestone, and it has this nice dark blue here that I really like. Or you could use the lighter blue if you wanted, or the green, or the bumblebee. Any of them really. couple on here. There you go. So there is the first card. Now the second card and the third card are kind of the same. I kind of fell down a rabbit hole. So I started to die cut the trees. And as I was doing that, I was like, okay, so I had scraps of paper. So I thought, okay, well, I can put some of the scraps in behind and then put the white tree in front. And then I thought, well, this would be a great idea if for any of your scraps. So then I pulled out some scraps that I had left over from the greenery and put it in behind. And I was like, oh, I love it. So then my idea came for this one. So basically all I did for this, now I'm sure there's a way to do it in terms of measuring it and stuff like that. I unfortunately kind of eyeball it. So I want to make sure that my distance at the top is the same as the distance at the bottom, and the distance at the edge is the same as the distance as this edge. So I kind of eyeballed it, but you can certainly pull out a ruler and measure it and all that good stuff, but I just eyeball it. And then this one can go in the middle. Now, I could have put them both on one side and then this over on the other side. You can do it any way you want. And then this one goes square flush in the middle, like so. And then for this, I just added a little bit of glue. Like so. And then centered it on the card. Probably have a bit more glue than I need, but that's okay. And then you can add embellishments. You could add, you know, a little sentiment if you wanted to, or you could stamp a little sentiment. You could add a bow if you wanted to. So after I did this one, I was like, oh, I really like how this looks. So then, this is where the rabbit hole came. So then I decided I needed to do some more. So then I did more of the trees, and then I did one in white with black. So there's the tree with the flowers, the black and white flowers in behind. And then you could heat emboss a thank you or a hello here in white. Then I pulled out, I had a whole bunch of these leftover pieces from the Artistry in Bloom Designer Series paper. So, you know, this one here. I had a bunch left over, and I like, that kind of looks like a sunset. And then I pulled out my dies from the tree, the pine tree one from last year, the Pine Woods dies, and I did some of those. Did I say in the rabbit hole? So I thought, oh, that looks so cool. It's like a sunset. So I did some this way. And again, you could just do a little simple stamp in one of the corresponding colors of a hello or thinking of you or what have you. But then I did those ones. And then I thought, what about black? So having the sunset with the black tree on the paper. So let's put this one together really quick. So honestly, the sky is the limit. Like this tree die with whatever paper you want to put behind it, whether you put florals, whether you put, you know, geometric, so it looks more like a sunset. If you put strips of paper, like some of your little pieces that you have left, like whatever it is, honestly, with this tree silhouette, everything looks so, so nice. It's a really, really useful, like a good investment, because you can make so many different cards with it and have a ton of different looks. So I thought this orange here kind of looked like the sun, right? Sunset. So there we go. Like, so simple, so pretty. And then this is just another one that I had done. And then I'd taken some of the pine trees. And you would just glue that on like that. So it's a great die set. So those are the cards that I made with just the trunks, right? Like I haven't even gotten into the leaves or anything like that. It's incredibly versatile. You can make a ton of really pretty simple cards with scrap pieces, right? Just a couple of scraps, or, you know, pieces that you like in terms of what you think might look like a sunset or what have you. So there you go. So perhaps that's given you some ideas of some different cards that you can make using this gorgeous tree trunk. And like I said, I just love that. Like kind of like the horizon with the sun. Anyway, so love it. Anyway, love to see some of the ideas you come up with. I am going to be doing some more cards with this because like I said, I haven't even touched the greenery, the leaves, or any of that stuff. So there'll be some more cards with this. I love it, love it, love it. So thank you so, so much for joining me this evening. Please, please, please be safe. And I will see you on Monday. Bye.